Hello again, Lockpicker Paul here, and this is my entry into C Stu Do's 40k giveaway. 40k? Bloody hell, mate, that is good going. So massive congratulations. What we're required to do is go through our everyday carry, pick a couple of locks, and do a shout out for someone with less than 100 subscribers, which is an interesting point because if you take a look at the Locksport channels, nearly everyone's got more than 100 subscribers. It's pretty hard to find someone. But I did dig around on Stu's channel and I found Rob Picks. So I'm going to do my shout out for Rob Picks, and I'm going to stick a link to his channel down in the description below. So do go check out Rob's page. He's only got a few videos, but if he gets more subscribers, I'm sure that'll encourage him to make more. So best of luck with your channel, Rob. So in the meantime, the everyday carry. This is the stuff that's in the bottom of my bag pretty much everywhere I go. I teach at a Institute of Technology, and I do a lot of security stuff, and I also do some physical penetration testing stuff, and this is what I've pretty much got with me, apart from the stuff I leave at college, which is a whole bunch of vices and stuff for teaching people how to evaluate locks. So what I've got personally is this covert companion, very heavily modified covert companion, which I've been modifying on the channel for over a long period of time. I've got stuff in here for lever locks, Euro thumb turn bypasses, extra. This is for a lever lock tensioner or to be used as a traveler's hook. And I've been, like I said, extending this for a long period of time. I do have a Christmas present coming, which is this one's Big Brother. So I should be interested to see how that gets on, but more on that on another day. That's normally in my pocket. I'll deal with this first. This is my Flipper Zero for all the electronic stuff. Cards for duplicating swipe cards. And the wireless adapter. So that's a good fun piece of kit. I generally don't show this on the channel because I got into trouble with YouTube a while ago, and I'm not going to do that again. Right, so what we've got here are my picks, and this started out as an echelon set, but I've made a number of changes. Got the pinning tray on here because I do like to gut locks. And what we've got in here are a full set of Reaper picks, which was sent to me by Izzy, and I really do appreciate that, mate, because they are great picks. I've really been enjoying these. I prefer them to the standard set of picks that come in the echelon set. I kept a couple, kept the dimple rake, kept the regular rakes, and of course the tubular probe. But let's go through the rest of it. So I've got a couple of lever lock overlifters. Pretty useful if you're in the UK. I've got a mini katana. We've got, I'll take those out. Those are the regular picks. We've got in here, this is the CI tubular tensioner, and this honestly I think is the best one on the market. It just fits tubular locks better than most. It's my absolute favourite tubular tensioner. We've got a micro rake made by Q-Tube. This is the business. Love this. It's great for little tiny lock keyways. What else we got over here? We've got a shim. Very, very, very good for combination locks. A bit dented, that one. I have to make a new one. It's made out of a metal cable tie. Works really, really well. Very, very thin tensioner. That's, I think, a multi-pig one. We've got the ergo turners from Covert Instruments. Then we've got the Reaper tensioners, which are actually the business. I love these. They are really good to use. Then we've got a Reaper bottom of the keyways. These are a set of, I think they're, what are these ones? These are the multi-pick bottom of keyways. They're great too. And then we've got the Reaper tensioners, which are extremely good. Yeah, lots of tensioners, but it's all about the tension, let's be honest. What else we got here? Another narrow keyway tensioner. This is a multi-pick one, I think. Euro thumb turn bypass tool. Let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, bobby pin tensioner for tiny locks, always useful. A whole bunch of stainless spring wire rods for making impromptu tools with if I'm out and about and I'm faced with a lock I can't tension. These are pretty good for fabricating something. Different sizes, everything from 0.8 of a millimeter up to 1.6. And then we've got a small plastic shim, good for handcuffs. We've got a hinge punch, sort of universal. These are pretty good. This is the CI one, and it's got the glass breaker on the other end. Then we've got CI pinning tweezers and a homemade gutting tool. This is made out of a spoon, and this works brilliantly. It's nice and small, but it also works extremely well at taking apart abloys. You can just spiral out that little circlip with it. And then some spare bobby clips to make tensioners with if I need to. So the other thing we've got to do is we've got to open a lock, or a couple of locks actually. And this is a stew video, right? So it's not a stew video unless you've raked a lock open. Okay, well, we've got a couple of triangle padlocks. These are quite old, these pair, and I think they should rake quite well. Let's give them a go. What do we got? Let's take the shallow rake from CI, and I'm just going to take the I wonder if I can do this with a bottom of keyway on here. Let's give this a go. That might fit, it might not. We might have to change something. So there we go, got that. Actually, that went faster than I thought it would. Right, let's see if we can get this one open. Try a smaller tension size. If it doesn't bind up a keyway, might well do that. Right, let's try a different one. So many tensioners. I have to pull this stuff back now. Nope, that's not going to do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Right, let's see if this will get this one open. I knew we'd run into a slight problem. Right, let's reset that, try again. You know what? I'm going to go for bottom of keyway tension. We're going to try this slightly differently. See if we can get this to work. Should have stuck with bottom of the keyway to start with, I think. Or not. There we go. Well, I made a meal of that. There you go. Congratulations, Stu. 40k is a massive number. Please throw some my way. And go check out Rob's page. All right. Cheers.